to a couple commercials and see if I can get fixed the error that I made. We'll talk to you here in a few minutes.
James Kennedy Trucking is a proud supporter of Littlefork Big Falls Viking sports. James Kennedy Trucking is known for reliability, dedication, and hard work, just like the LBF Vikings are. James Kennedy Trucking can provide various trucking services, gravel products, excavating, cat work, and more. We can help you with your large project for your home or business. Call for a free consultation and estimate at 278-4342. Good luck, Vikings, from James Kennedy Trucking.
Hi, this is Chris Lassila, Vice President and Branch Manager of Border Bank. If you own a business, you know how important having the right banker is to the success of your business. At Border Bank, we are proud to have earned the reputation of caring for our customers' business as if they were our own. We're more than business bankers, we're partners, and our customer success is our ultimate goal. If your business could use that kind of attention, reach out to me to explore what business banking at Border Bank can do for you. We're Border Bank, partnering with Northern Minnesota businesses since 1935. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the pregame show, being joined by head coach Tom McDonald. Coach, a 12-3 start to the season. Pleased?
Yeah, it's very pleased. We've kind of been up and down. We play well sometimes. Our last game we played really well, and game before at Marshall we didn't play very well. So we've been kind of up and down, but our kids work really hard, and we've seen some pretty good results so far.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think this team is up and down? It just, I'm sure it's driving you a little crazy.
Yeah, it's we rely on our three-point shooting a lot, and there's sometimes like Marshall, we just didn't shoot the ball very well. So, but we get after it on defense. These kids work really hard, and I think the defense keeps us in most games.
I was talking to somebody the other day about you and your coaching style, and I said, you're always changing things up. There was always things that you go to. Is it a team that you can do a lot of that stuff, a lot of changing up and making the other team have to work through adjustments?
Very much so. I used to play man all the time for a while there, and now we mix it up zone, and we'll pressure a little bit, and we'll play some 2-3. We'll play some 3-2. So yeah, we'll mix it up. We'll play some junk when a guy's hurting us a lot. So we did that against Mountain Iron last week and hung in the game by kind of controlling Zubich a little bit.
Yeah, you got to do those kinds of things at certain times. Talk about the kids who are the leaders of your team.
Joey Bianco has been incredible for us this year. He's getting about 24, 25 a game. Second in rebounds, first in assists. So. He has a lot of pressure on him because as he goes, we go. When he plays well, we really play well. When he's having an off game, we struggle a little bit. And I think his leadership, when other guys follow him and when they see he's struggling, we tend to struggle a little bit too.
What kind of game should we expect with Littlefork?
Littlefork is up and coming. They got a nice team. They're aggressive. They work really hard. They kind of remind me of our team. They work real hard. They got a good shooter out there, and we'd like to think we got a good shooter or two also. So, plus coming up the road here to play them, it's always tough. And they haven't seen a lot of success in the last couple of years, and they're starting to feel that right now. And they're only going to get better. Talk
about Section 7A a little bit, where you fit in the mix. Obviously, the Cherries and the Northlands are out there. Where does your Ely team fit into with those teams that are sitting or considered to be the top teams in the section?
I think Cherry by far is the top team. I do think Mountain Iron can be up there with them. They've been a little inconsistent. I think not having a break after football has been big for them, but they've been up and down too with their shooting. Northland is we played them last year and they were incredible. Those four kids are really, really good, and I think they could cause some damage. And then you throw in Deer River and some other teams, and we hope to be sitting in that 6-7 spot. I don't think we can get above that spot unless we knock off a Deer River or a Southridge. And Southridge, has something that nobody else does with that size. So we have them really late in the season. So hopefully we can beat them and move up a little bit. But we're middle of the pack last year. We were a 10 seed, and we'd like to move up and at least get a home game that first round.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That was head coach Tom McDonald of the Ely Timberwolves joining us there, and appreciate his perspective on Section 7A and his thoughts about where all the teams lie. And hey, I think he's saying it's wide open. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Even if it does come down to the top 4 or 5 teams and he's out of the mix, still, like I said, you put Cherry and put Northland and MIB, who how about put a big snot bubble on Deer River Tuesday night, 88-60. We were both like, wow, where was that? Where did that come from? So, yeah, very interesting. We're going to take another break here on the Hometown Hobby and Crafts pregame show. When we're going to come back, we're going to have the starting lineups, and we're going to have the national anthems and more, and we're going to find a cameraman because that's very, very important. We'll take a break. You're coming back. You're listening to the Hometown Hobby and Crafts pregame show for LBF Boys Basketball on Lace Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Chris Lassila, Vice President and Branch Manager of Border Bank. If you own a business, you know how important having the right banker is to the success of your business. At Border Bank, we are proud to have earned the reputation of caring for our customers' business as if they were our own. We're more than business bankers, we're partners, and our customer success is our ultimate goal. If your business could use that kind of attention, reach out to me to explore what business banking at Border Bank can do for you. We're Border Bank, partnering with Northern Minnesota businesses since 1935. Member FDIC.
Coke knows there's nothing better than the beat of the summer. From low-key to hyped up. So we're helping you and your friends drink it all in with 100 days of artist experiences, tracks, and concerts with the best names in music, all at Coke Studio. Drink, scan, and enjoy your Coke so you never miss out on the amazing offers we're dropping this summer. Okay, not gonna lie.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, make sure... Jim...
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me.
We're on the air.
I need to try it first.
Yeah. With zero sugar and now even more delicious, it's the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, the best Coke ever. Find out for yourself.
This is Jennifer from Rainy River Veterinary Hospital with a few tips to help keep your pets healthy and safe during cold winter weather. Ensure your outdoor pet has adequate shelter and a fresh, unfrozen water supply. Use pet safety icing products and clean up any antifreeze spills quickly. Shorten dogs' walks in extremely cold weather and keep them away from frozen lakes, rivers, and ponds. For other pet safety tips, you can visit our Facebook page or call us at 218-285-7044. Have a wonderful winter from all of us at Rainy River Veterinary Hospital.
Masons on Main wishes the LBF boys basketball team a successful season. Make Masons your one-stop shopping experience this holiday season. Masons carries great brands for ladies and men, jeans, shoes, outerwear, cologne, jewelry, and much more. Go Vikings!
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Hi, this is Brady Jelly, real estate lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Has your great project list of 2023 already been started? Is it time for a new kitchen or bathroom? Does your basement need to be updated? We can give you the tools to start checking the projects off your list and put your home's equity to work. Ask for more information at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Schedule an appointment with me, and we can find the best option to fit your needs. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Equal housing lender. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back here to the LBF Gymnasium. National anthem done. Teams on the floor. That's a good sign. Announcer giving these starting lineups. Let's do the same. Starting for the Ely Timberwolves, a senior, number 3, Joey Bianco. A freshman, number 4, Jack Davies. A senior, number 10, Gunnar Hart. A senior, number 41, Jason Kurtz. And a senior, number 42, Aaron Anderson. Looking over at the Littlefork Big Falls Vikings, starting a sophomore, number 3, AJ Knable. Number 4, a sophomore, Tommy Larson, who made 6 threes in the game the other night, had 30 points in the loss at Chisholm. Number 22, junior Seth Donner. Head coach Mason Imhoff talked about him and how well he's been playing of late. Number 23, senior Jason Borman, and senior number 40, Owen Erickson. So a couple seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores starting for the Vikings in this basketball game. Looking over at Ely, they've got 4 seniors, and a freshman. We're almost ready here. The Vikings in their home blacks, orange and white trim. They're going to be going right to left in this first half. The Ely Timberwolves, they're in their road whites with red numerals, red trim. That's it. There's no black. There's just those 2 colors. It's old school. Would you expect anything else from a McDonald coach team? Right there, classic, right? That's how the way things are supposed to go as we're ready for high school boys basketball here on Lakes Country 104.1. Hey, you can get the app if you go to the Apple, what is it? Not, it's the Apple store. What is the right name for it? I can't, iTunes something anyway. Can't get it on Google yet, but you can get the app. Pretty soon we're going to be on Alexa and every place else. It's crazy. We're 21st century. Boys basketball. Here we go. Let's talk about it. I'm looking forward to it. As I told you during the Hometown Hobby and Crafts pregame show, tip is up. It is in the possession of Joey Bianco. Vikings look like they're going to come out in a little bit of a boxing one. No, it's going to be straight up man-to-man is what it's going to be. I just had to get a feel for it. Bianco back out near the timeline. Hands it off to Davies. Davies dribbles to the near sideline. Ely going left to right. Off to Kearns. Kearns off to Bianco near the 10-foot volleyball line. Kicks it into the corner. Hart, one dribble. Went to fake the shot. Larson got there to take that away. Outside it goes. Into the hands of Davies. Davies backs up towards the timeline. Recess it. Kearns, right wing. Backside cut. Into it was Hart. And he is going to be fouled as he goes to the bucket as Owen Erickson, I believe, is going to pick up the first foul of this basketball game. It is Black 40. Just 36 seconds into this basketball game, heading to the free throw line is going to be number 10, Gunnar Hart. As he looks for the first points of this basketball game. First free throw is up, a little bit strong. Get a second opportunity here as it was a shooting foul on that backdoor cut on the far side of the floor. Second free throw on the way. That is perfect. So 1-0 is the score in favor of Ely as they get on the scoreboard quickly up the far sideline. Here come the Vikings. Larson put that shot up in traffic. Rebound to Bianco. He's harassed from behind on the good back check there by the Vikings, but getting through is Bianco. Wide open is Aaron Anderson. He lays it in, and it's 3-0 with 17:10 remaining. Here comes that full court pressure. Off to Larson. Larson leaves it for Knables. He dribbles down the left-hand side. Got away with the travel? No, he did not. Got a little rush there. Want to get out of that Bermuda Triangle, as our good friend Sheldon Slaybaugh likes to call it, as you come across that timeline on near the sideline and just try to keep that body going and make something happen. So Ely in possession. Bianco dribbles on the near sideline. He's going to get a screen and roll here with Anderson. Didn't really use the screen, rolled it back out as he threw it out, and catching up with it is going to be Davies. He dribbles on the left wing, looking for a screen from Hart. Now gets into the block. Cut off there by Borman. Borman giving him all kinds of body. Gets it off to Kearns. Backside, Aaron Anderson catches. He goes up, blocked from behind, but I believe they're going to call this one on Owen Erickson with the body. We'll see. If that's 2 on Owen Erickson. Let's see which way the referee went. He did go with Owen Erickson. That's his second. And that is just a minute 23 into the basketball game. 2 fouls, and that means Wyatt Hell is going to get up off the bench. Going to the free throw line, Aaron Anderson. First free throw is good. When I think of Aaron Anderson, I think of first baseman. He plays first base for the Ely Timberwolves. I don't get to see him a lot during the football season, and occasionally during the basketball. It always seems like I get to watch Ely during the baseball season, and he plays a pretty good first base and always seems to be hitting the ball. That's what I know about Aaron Anderson. That's what my mind tells me. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. It's 5-0 in favor of the Timberwolves, 16-37. Full court pressure. Vikings get it into the front court. Far side to Borman. Back near the timeline. Tommy Larson gets everybody set up. Near side, Borman. He dribbles. Far side for Tommy Larson. 23-foot jumper on the way. Off the glass. Good. That is not what he wanted, but that three-pointer is the first points of the game for Littlefork, and it's a three-pointer brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175. Option 5 for a ride in the borderland area. Kearns on the right wing. Has it tipped away by Larson. Gets it right back, does Kearns. We approach 16 left. Kearns gets it back after he gave it to Davies. Down to Hart. Short corner on the far side. Back out. Three-pointer from the wing by Kearns. Short. Rebound Anderson. Put back. Good. He's got 6 of the 7 points for the Timberwolves. Borman up the far side. Gets cut off. Kicks it back out to Larson. To Knable. Top of the key three-pointer. That's up. That's no good. Rebound. Bianco. Bianco up the far sideline. Into the front court. Makes a move. Gets to the block. Spins. Leaves it off for Hart, who is cutting down the paint. Won't go. Wyatt Hell. Rebound. Off the Donner to Larson. As the Timberwolves hustling back. Look like they're in a 2-3 for now. Knable to Larson. Near side to Borman. Borman. Back to Larson near the 10-foot volleyball line. Comes to Borman on the near side. Corner. Donner. That's a three-pointer that's going up. That's too strong. Rebound into the hands of Hart. Off to Bianco, who comes up the center of the floor. Looking. Gets to the short corner, kicks it out, three-pointer. Lefty by Davies. No. Rebound, Seth Donner. Quickly up. Larson's behind the defense. One dribble from the free throw line. He's in and he lays it in. Larson's got 5, and the Vikings are down 7-5, just under 15 remaining in the first half. Near side, Bianco. To Kearns near the top of the key. Back to Bianco. Bianco dribbles towards the top of the key. Took a hand check, no foul. Dribbles in, little floater, rolled around, touched everything, and it finally goes down. Bianco's got his first points of the game. Back to a 4-point lead. Larson gets to the far side. Kicks it to Knable in the corner. Makes a dribble. Gets into the lane. Puts it up. Swish. Knable's first points of the game. It's 9-7, under 14 and a half remaining. We'll get to those couple of reads here in a second. We got to get that Wimmers towing read. Don't let me forget it. The next dead ball. Kearns, far side. Davies to Kearns. Bianco catches at the free throw line. Moves. Leans in on a jumper. Too strong. Rebound. That's Bianco. 3 guys around him. Reaching in. And they're finally going to call a held ball. And that's a big call there. It's going to be a possession to the Vikings. Coming in for Ely is going to be Cade Chittum, the sophomore. The first point of the game brought to you by Wimmers Towing. Robin Haley at Wimmers Towing of Littlefork want to thank everyone for the many years of business in the car repair field. Wimmers Towing remains your choice to call when your vehicle needs a lift. 218-278-4346. Full court pressure by the Timberwolves. Get it into Donner. Donner dribbles up the center of the floor. Leaves it for Larson. Near side. Back to Knable. To Donner on the wing. Cutting down the backside. Borman catches, but right there was Bianco. Kicked around. Donner, corner 3 on the way. Splash. It's good. And the lead to the Vikings at 10-9. 13:50 remaining. Into the front court, Davies. Near side. This is Chittum. Back to Davies at the top of the key. Kearns left wing. In the corner to Anderson as the Timberwolves work it around the perimeter. In the middle of it is Bianco. He's the high post. He's going from one elbow of the free throw line to the other. Chittum into the corner. Lost his dribble. Goes to Bianco. Kicks it out to Davies. Davies, that's a 25-foot 3. That's off the iron. Rebound tapped around. Kearns is going to come down with it for the Timberwolves. Kicks it out. Bianco, 3 from the top of the key. No good. Wyatt held the rebound. Off to Knable down the far sideline. Slows it down. Gets it to Larson. Near wing. Borman. Back to Larson. Far side for Knable. Vikings working it quickly around the perimeter. A little further away than from the three-point line than they would. Larson tried to go inside, tipped away. Anderson the steal. Up to Chittum. He's tapped there by Borman, and the foul is going to be on Jason Borman. His first. Team foul number 3. We're 5:04 into the game. 3 team fouls on the Vikings, none on the Ely Timberwolves. Going to the free throw line is going to be Cade Chittum. This will be the 5th and 6th free throws that the Timberwolves have shot already, so every foul has created a 2-shot free throw. Chittum nails the first one, ties the game at 10. Jake Cochran comes in. He's going to replace Jason Kearns. 12:56 remaining here in the first half. On your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Shot is up, and Chittum makes it, so the lead back to Ely at 11-10. Some pressure here. It's more token now, and the Vikings have learned how to handle it. Trying to find Borman cutting to the basket. Hell's pass was just a titch late. It was knocked out of bounds by Ely, and it will be Vikings ball from the baseline on the near side of the basket. LBF going right to left if you're just joining us here. Lobbed out to the three-point line to Larson. On the corner to Donner. Dribbles in, kicks it out to Larson. Knable, left wing. Larson. Thought about the long 3, takes a couple dribbles, pulls up from 18, no good. Anderson the rebound for the Timberwolves. Bianco up the center of the floor into the front court. Dribbles in, kicks it to the corner. Chittum, 3-pointer from there. Oh, that was all the way in, but it would not go down. And the rebound for the Vikings. Ooh, nearly an over and back. Boy, that was close, Seth Donner. Make me nervous like that. Near side Borman, 12:15 remaining. Vikings trailing 11-10 on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls. Knable catches the right wing, 3-pointer on the way. No. Anderson, another rebound. He's got the height advantage over all of the Vikings. Far corner, Chittum, another 3-pointer. Will this one go down? Nope. Anderson over the back of Borman, got away with it as he tips it out to Davies. Davies dribbles it to the top of the key to Chittum on the left wing. Back to Davies. To Chittum. Skip past to Jake Cochran on the near side. Back in the far side to Chittum. 2-3 here. by the Vikings. Chittum thought about another three-pointer, dribbles into the corner, kicks it. Davey says, I got this 23-footer. No, he doesn't. Chittum the rebound. Off to Jake Cochran, to Anderson, to Bianco. Gets cut off. Good job by Knable. Little bump there to Davies. Another three-pointer. Lefty on the way. That's good. Davies' first three of the ball game, and it's 14-10 in favor of Ely with 11:15 remaining. In trouble is Knable. Gets it to Larson, to Borman in the front court. Nearly taken away from behind. Donner in the corner. Far side. Knable. Another three on the way. Short. Rebound. Knable. How did he get there that quick? Donner blocked by Bianco. Rebound batted around. Aaron Anderson. Another rebound for Ely. Here come the Timberwolves looking to add to their 4-point lead. Bianco into the paint. The Euro, the left-hander. Boy, that is a sweet move by Joey Bianco. 16-10 in the lead. 10:45 remaining. Vikings seeing the 1-2-2 three-quarter court. Trying to trap at the half-court line. Vikings get it in the front court. It wasn't pretty, but they got it there. Larson, 25-foot three, too strong. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Timberwolves. Coming into the ball game is going to be Braden Maish, the sophomore. In for Borman. 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Your score, Ely 16, Littlefork Big Falls 10. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Lakes Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
A wind chill advisory begins at 9 p.m. tonight and continues until noon tomorrow. Mainly cloudy tonight with a chance for scattered snow showers. Lows around 18 below. Northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. High of 1 below tomorrow. Lows around 27 below tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki from the Weatherology Weather Center on Lakes Country. Currently, it's 2 above.
27 below tomorrow night. Do I need to make that trip to Duluth to watch hockey tomorrow? Yeah, we'll be okay, I hope. Here come the Ely Timberwolves, leading by 6 with 10.5 remaining. Davies comes into the front court, gives it off to Jake Cochran. Back from Chittum to Cochran. Bianco catches at the 10-foot volleyball line. Near side to Jake Cochran. He dribbles with the left hand back to the timeline. Larson pressuring him to Chittum on the left wing. Skip past to Davies near side. He wanted to pull the three, but getting there was Larson. Timberwolves continue to work it around the 3-point line. Into the corner and kicked out of bounds by Braden Maish. Off the pass by Davies. 10:02 remaining. 16-10. It's been one good one here so far. The Vikings have led just once when they took the lead at 10-9. Otherwise, it's been Ely's lead the entire game. That lead lasted all of, about 40 seconds. Into the corner. Davies, left-handed three, too strong. Seth down to the rebound. Under 10 left in the first half. To Larson on the near side. Gets cut off there by Chittum. Hell catches at the free throw line. Turns, puts it up. That's good. Hit the front iron, hit the back iron, and falls in. And it's 16-12 in favor of Ely. 9:45 left in half number one. Chittum tipped away by Larson. Who's going to come up with the loose ball? A.J. Knable up the far side. Cuts off there by Bianco. Donner, top of the key. To Knable. To Maish on the near side. Him and Larson nearly standing in the same place. Larson has it now. Back near the timeline for Knable. Larson, left side. Knable, right side. Tried to go into Hell. That was tipped away by Chittum. Tried to force that one, I think. Hell gets it. Tries to throw it away before he gets called for the travel, and Aaron Anderson comes up with the steal. Jake Cochran, near side. Chittum dribbles in. Dumps it off. Aaron Anderson coming down the paint. That's what you want your big man to do. He's got 8 of the 18 for Ely, and it's 18-12 with 9 minutes remaining. Here comes that 1-2-2 half-court trap. Vikings handle it successfully. Larson, long three. That's off the mark. Rebound. Aaron Anderson has it. I thought maybe Donner was going to steal it. Here comes transition basketball. Chittum doesn't see the numbers, so he slows it down. Gets it off to Davies. Far side. Bianco catches. Dribble baseline. Underneath the basket. In the corner to Chittum. Near side. Three-pointer. Off the back iron. Rebound batted around into the hands of Ely. Another long three by Davies. That will not go down, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jake Cochran on the rebound attempt. Coming into the ballgame for the Vikings. This is going to be number 10, Levi Thydeen. He's going to replace Braden Maish. Going to stretch. Oh, here comes Kurntz back into the ballgame for Ely as well. That's going to the bench. Sitting next to coach. It is number 4. That is Jack Davies. So the 1-2-2 again, half-court trap. Really neat about three-quarter court. Donner, far side for Tommy Larson. Kicks it back near side to Donner, left wing. Long three on the move. That's no good. Rebound to Aaron Anderson. He's got all kinds of rebounds. Bianco up the far sideline. Wing, paint, Euro step, knocked away, and they say off of the Vikings. So stay with the Timberwolves. No subs coming in. 8:11 remaining. Make sure you stay tuned for the Beyond Aesthetics halftime show. And that timeout a few moments ago was brought to you by Pokinghorns Hardware Hank of Littlefork. When you stop at Pokinghorns, what do you get? You get small town friendly service with a smile. Lobbed inside. Bianco catches in the air. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Blocked by Tommy Larson. Rebound to Donner. Off to Larson up the near sideline. Gets slowed down. Behind the back dribble. Between the legs dribble. Far side to Donner. Inside. Hell catches. Goes right at Anderson. And I was going to say, are they going to call the block because it was all forearm? And Coach Tommy McDonald gets up and he says, I think he had all ball. And I can't disagree with Coach Tom McDonald more on this one, as Anderson's going to pick up his first foul. Now, folks, no judgment here. We've only had 4 fouls called in the first half. We're 10 minutes in. 4 fouls. That's the first one on the Ely Timberwolves. Wyatt Hell heads to the free throw line looking for his 3rd and 4th points. First free throw is up. It's a little bit strong. I know Tom McDonald was a lot closer, but I think I had a pretty good angle on it, and it looked like there was a lot of forearm to me on that block. He probably had ball as well, but he had a lot of forearm with his forearm. Second free throw is up. It is good by Wyatt Hell. 18-13 is the lead for Ely with 7:55 remaining. Ely walks it into the front court against the 2-3 of the Vikings. In the quarter to Chittum. Chittum down to the block to Anderson. Right back out to Chittum. Three-pointer from the corner. Rattles it home. Persistence pays off there for Cade Chittum. He's got 4 points, and it's an 8-point lead. That is the biggest lead of this ball game for the Timberwolves at 21-13. Stolen away. Forced that one a little bit. Did the Vikings. Far side, Bianco catches. Off the dribble. Leaves it off for Jay Cochran near the 10-foot volleyball line. In the corner to Chittum. Chittum kicks it out to Jay Cochran, who dribbles towards the top of the key. Kearns catches in the corner. Gets it to Bianco in the short corner. He spins in traffic, up off the glass, and good. It's a 10-point lead here for the Timberwolves at 23-13 with 7 minutes remaining. Donner has it tipped away. Kearns the steal. Donner gets it back. Has it tipped away. Bianco comes up with the loose ball. Cutting down the lane is Chittum. He's going to lay that up and in. 25-13. So how quickly things change. 7 straight in the last minute for the Timberwolves. Here come the Vikings. Back door. Wyatt Hell catches up. Wow. All kinds of body contact. Tommy McDonald got the call on that one, as all kinds of contact on Wyatt Hell, and nothing called, but he got his own rebound, and he'll head to the free throw line again. Will Wyatt Hell. That foul is called on Jason Kearns. Going to have 4 subs coming in after the first free throw. Borman and Owen Erickson for the Vikings. Erickson, remember, he got 2 quick fouls. For Ely, it's going to be Davies and Hart. Going out for Ely is going to be Jake Cochran and Aaron Anderson. For the Vikings, it's going to be Levi Thydeen. And if he makes the free throw, Wyatt Hell will come out of the game. That's who Owen Erickson is going to come in for. 6:35 remaining here. The Vikings down 12. Let's see if Wyatt Hell can make it 11. He does. So, defense. That's the key here for the Vikings. This is a quick run here. It was 16-12. So that's a 9-2 run here for the Vikings. Kearns, right wing, in the corner to Chittum. Chittum to Kearns in the short corner. Leaves it out for Bianco. Those 3 guys pretty tight in there. Chittum, corner 3, good. That's his second 3 from the corner, 1 from each one, and that's his spot, it seems like, and it's a 14-point lead. Vikings into the front court. Knable makes a move. Larson, 26-foot 3. No. Rebound batted around. Bianco picks up the loose ball quickly up the far sideline. He gets in, tries to go right at Owen Erickson, and Erickson just like, I couldn't do anything about it. He was right at me. I tried to stop. I couldn't, and he's back out of the ball game as Erickson just picked up his 3rd. They're going to say on the dribble. Bianco's they're going to say on the floor. No shot, man. Yeah, I can. It was close. NBA, he's shooting. High school, no. Bring it in from the baseline. Bianco lobs it for Kearns. He catches it at the elbow. Stolen away by Borman as they try to go to Bianco. Borman right down the center of the floor. Larson kicks. Knable. 3-pointer in traffic. That was altered. Borman the rebound and the putback. Borman's first basket of the game, 28-16, 5:45 remaining. Hart, Kurtz, corner now to, I believe that's Davies. Too many people standing in the way. Low look here. Bianco back outside to Davies. His three no good. Borman the rebound. He dribbles it off to Knable. Under 5.5 remaining in the first half. Donner catches in the corner. Thought about the long three going away from the basket. That'd have been a tough shot if he could make that. Larson catches far side. In, floater, one hand, no. Held the rebound, steps through, puts it up. No. Maybe altered by Kurtz in the rebound to Davies. He dribbles up the far sideline. Gives it to Bianco. Crowd comes to life with a little defense chat. They need it. Top of the key right now, Hart. Shedham catches on the wing. It's not his spot. He dribbles to the baseline. Gets cut off by Borman. Borman gives him all kinds of bump. And all kinds of bump. I don't know how that's not a foul, folks. But it goes out of bounds off of Borman, the pass, and it'll stay with the Timberwolves. Jake Cochran and Aaron Anderson come in for Kurtz and Hart. Bianco will bring it in from the baseline on the near sideline. 4:50 remaining in the first half. 28 for Ely, 16 for the Littlefork Big Falls Vikings. Chittum catches top of the key, tried to pass it off, stolen by Larson, looking for Knable. He is in all kinds of traffic, and what do they call? Close to a travel. Old days, that is a travel. In 2023, it's not. This is going to be 2 shots as Knable will head to the free throw line. The foul is on number 12. 21, 12. Chittum. He flashed 21 to me. That's the new sign, the new way where they do the numbers with the fingers, and sometimes the referees do it backwards. Knable's first free throw is not good. The Vikings now 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Down by a dozen with 4:42 remaining. Second free throw by AJ. Up. No. Rebound. Batted out of bounds, I believe, by Ely. So, no, they say off the Vikings. Chittum absolutely swatted that ball out of bounds. Okay, I'm in a mood. I got to get out of it. Sorry. Here comes Jake Cochran in the front court. Bianco left wing in the corner to Davies. Bianco cuts through. They decide to go to Anderson on the low block, and they get a reach and foul from behind on the Vikings. 23, that is Jason Borman. That is his second. Team foul number 5. So the Vikings have 5 fouls, 2 of them on Borman, 3 of them on Owen Erickson. From the baseline, far side of the bucket, Bianco looking. Settles for Jake Cochran by the 10-foot volleyball line. Back down to Bianco on the short corner. He sees a crease, finds it, puts it in, gives Borman a glare. Like, you can't stop me. 30-16 with 4:15 remaining. Knable's got himself out of trouble. Couldn't. Chittum comes up with the steal to Bianco. Behind the defense. Left-handed layup. He's into double figures. Full timeout by head coach Mason Himoff. We'll take it as well. 32-16. Ely leads the LBF in boys basketball. You're listening on Lakes Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Back here at the LBF Gymnasium, the timeout brought to you by Poking Horns Hardware, Hank of Littlefork. When you stop at Poking Horns, you always get small-town friendly service with a smile. Well, folks, this game was 16-12. That's a 4-point ball game with 9:45 remaining. Right now with 4:07 remaining, it's gone from a 4-point lead for Ely to a 16-point lead. And using his first timeout there was head coach Mason Himoff, at least according to the scoreboard. It seemed like he had called one earlier, but maybe not. Full court pressure coming here by the Timberwolves into Borman. Borman dribbles himself along the near sideline, loses his bounce, keeps the ball, throws it off of Jake Cochran, and keeps the ball in favor of the Vikings. Larson will bring it in from the near sideline. Timberwolves are going to back off and go to that half-court trap now. Into Knable. Knable to Borman on the far side. Try to go to, I like the idea, that's the right idea, but tough to thread it through there, but it got through. Larson to Hell in the corner. Off to Tommy Larson. Dribbles near the top of the key. Skip past to Donner on the right wing. Goes inside to Hell at the elbow. He turns, fires, rattles around, and it goes down. 32-18, so it stops that short run by the Vikings. Braden Mace is going to come in at the next whistle. Bianco, right wing, corner, Davies. Davies, stolen away by Larson. One-on-one against Jake Cochran. Loses the handle on it, finds it. Left wing, all the defense back now. Top of the key, right side to Knable. Fake like he's going to shoot the three, gets into the lane, puts it up, a floater, nothing but the bottom of the net. AJ's got four straight now for the Vikings as they trail 32-20. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Jake Cochran, far side, leaves it for Chittum. Near side now, Davies. He dribbles towards the corner to Anderson in the short corner, top of the key, to Jake Cochran, to Davies, back to Cochran, around to Chittum on the far side. Dribbles, leaves it outside, inside to Bianco. He's up against Wyatt Hell, kicks it to the corner. Chittum, three-pointer. Too strong. Borman almost lost the handle on that rebound. Have a chance to get it to 10 or into single digits here on this possession. Can the Vikings? Knable, right side, against that 2-3 of the Timberwolves. No junk defense yet that Coach Imhoff and I thought we might see. Borman, left wing, to Knable, top of the key. Splits in, free throw, floater. Too strong. Rebound to the Timberwolves. It's Anderson to Bianco. Dribbles up the far sideline. In the corner, Davies catches. Brings it all the way out. It's Jake Cochran to Chittum on the right wing. Bianco catches top of the key. He gets double teamed there. Kicks it to Davies. Three-pointer from the left wing. Short. Rebound batted out. Donner comes down with it. Under 2 now remaining in the first half. Vikings down by a dozen. On your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Try to go inside. It's a kick ball. There they got the whistle. All right, here comes Braden Mace. She's been sitting at the bench for about a day and a half. Going to replace Borman. Also coming back into the game is going to be Brady Kearns. Jason Kearns. My apologies to Jason. Out goes Cade Chittum. Vikings will bring it in from the baseline. Donner to trigger it. Waiting, looking. Lobs it outside to Wyatt Hell. Right wing to Knable. To Mace down the block. Back out to Donner. Three-pointer rattles it home. Seth Donner's got 2 threes. It brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. 1-800-862-0175 for a ride. Option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Bianco catches at the free throw line. He's got 3 black jerseys around him. Kicks it out. Down to 9. It's into single digits. I think Coach, if it could go to half, Coach Imhoff would be happy with that, considering that they were down 16. Kurtz, right wing. Back out to the 10-foot volleyball line for Cochran. Here's a long 3 by Davies. Good. 2 threes for Jack Davies as well. And it's 35-23. It's back up to a 12-point lead with 1:10 remaining. Larson down the far sideline. Throws a bullet past to Wyatt Hell, who jumped up to catch it. And it went right through the hands. 1:03 left here. Timberwolves looking for a chance to extend this 12-point lead. Keep it out of single digits before the break. Jay Cochran dribbles into the front court. Kearns, right wing. Skip pass in the corner to Davies. Davies dribble to the wing. To Cochran. To Kearns. Three-pointer from the right wing. That's too strong. Wyatt Hell the rebound. Leaves it for Knable. Back to Hell. Hell says, I don't want to bring the ball up the floor. That's not my job. Back to Knable. 2-3 here for the Timberwolves. 35 remaining. Near side for Larson. In the corner to Donner. Donner. Looked for the pass. Looked for the shot. Now passes off to Knable near the top of the key. Knable to Larson. That is a 25-footer plus. That's an air ball. Comes to the floor, and Bianco comes up with it. 20 seconds remaining. Bianco into the front court. Lays on the brakes. Wants to set up that final shot. Going to count it down. He dribbles to the left wing. Says, Davies, come get the ball from me. I'm going to go over here, and you're going to hit me in the corner. Nope, Davies is going to run to the corner. Tipped away by Larson. Davies gets it anyway on the near side, and on the, oh boy. Braden Mace went for the block. Davies nails the 3, gets run over by Mace. He's going to go to the free throw line to see if he can complete a 4-point play with 2.3 seconds remaining. And that's 3 threes now for Davies, and he's got a chance to get into double digits before the end of the first half. Into the game comes Gunnar Hart. He will replace Aaron Anderson. Anderson has 2 fouls, so 1 foul. 1 foul. Coach wanted to get him out. Jack Davies ready with the free throw. It's up and it's good. 39. It's a 16-point lead, 39-23. Final seconds, there's a heave from half court by Knable. It is not good. Your halftime score. Ely 39, Littlefork Big Falls 23. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with the Beyond Aesthetics halftime show. You're listening to Viking Boys Basketball on Lakes Country 104.1 and rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on your live event.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Here, we like to think time moves a little more slowly. We soak in clean, fresh, northern Minnesota air. We make time to pause, reflect, and find joy in the great outdoors. We share love and Minnesota kindness and spend time making giant memories with the ones we love. Memories sure to last a lifetime. Escape up north this season. Find your true north at Giants Ridge.
Offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year from Rainy Lake Medical Center.
Hi, this is Tony Skiffstrom, Consumer Loan Officer at Border Bank. Finding the right vehicle can be challenging these days, but finding a competitive loan rate is a breeze at Border Bank. If you are in the market to purchase a new or used vehicle, take the stress out of the car buying process. Stop in and visit with me to explore what amount and interest rate you would be qualified for. We're Border Bank, your consumer loan headquarters for new wheels. Member FDIC.
Masons on Main wishes the LBF boys basketball team a successful season. Make Masons your one-stop shopping experience this holiday season. Masons carries great brands for ladies and men, jeans, shoes, outerwear, cologne, jewelry, and much more. Go Vikings!
Back here at the LBF Gymnasium, it's halftime. The score, Ely 39, the Littlefork Big Falls Viking boys 23. Halftime show is brought to you by Beyond Aesthetics at 3426 County Road 21 is your place to go to give yourself a pampering hour or a day. Call Beyond Aesthetics at 218-540-0149 or go to beyondaestheticsdayspa.com to make an appointment or to find out what they can do for you. Oh, all kinds of things, folks. That's Valentine's Day. Guys, hey, are you listening? It's Valentine's Day. Get out there, buy a gift certificate. Get that lady of yours to the day spa. Get them to Beyond Aesthetics. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Well, this was an interesting first half. During the pregame show, I told you I was very interested to see how this game was going to go. It was tight early, of course, as most games usually are. The Vikings took the lead 10-9 with 13:50 remaining. Just 40 seconds later, about 50 seconds later, actually, the Timberwolves took that lead back, and then it was a 4-point game with 9:45 remaining in the first half, and from there it was a 23-11 run for the Timberwolves, and they started raining threes. They started getting themselves open and they were patient, in and out, work the ball down to the block, get it to the elbow, kick it to the corner, or find a way to get there, and some dribble penetration. All of a sudden the defense starts to clap. Those three-pointers are open, and that's the way things have gone. The Vikings have had some looks. They've had some good opportunities and have shot a lot of threes, more threes than I have seen them shoot in the past than what I'm maybe used to seeing them shoot. So it's one of those halves that I think that there was like I said, there was a stretch there when things just didn't work back out the way. The clock says 6:40. Here come the Vikings. Head coach Mason Imhoff leading the way. He's already sitting down on the bench. So I think he's a little upset with how things went. Let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll run down the scoring for you again. The score, Ely 39, Littlefork Big Falls 23. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Lakes Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
Have you checked out Junkers at 421 Main Street in Littlefork? Junkers opened in April and is your new option for building materials plus kitchen and bath design in the borderland. Junkers has siding, roofing, windows, doors, and garage doors for your exterior, and cabinets and vanities along with quartz and laminate countertops for your interior. And they deliver. Junkers is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and you can follow them on Facebook. Call 218-250-5101 with questions for the friendly and hardworking staff at Junkers in Littlefork.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, make sure... Jim.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me.
We're on the air.
I need to try it first.
With zero sugar and now even more delicious, it's the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, the best Coke ever. Find out for yourself.
This is Jennifer from Rainy River Veterinary Hospital with a few tips to help keep your pets healthy and safe during cold winter weather. Ensure your outdoor pet has adequate shelter and a fresh, unfrozen water supply. Use pet safety icing products and clean up any antifreeze spills quickly. Shorten dogs' walks in extremely cold weather and keep them away from frozen lakes, rivers, and ponds. For other pet safety tips, you can visit our Facebook page or call us at 218-285-7044. Have a wonderful winter from all of us at Rainy River Veterinary Hospital.
Decker's Family Care has been serving the borderland since 1986 with a family-style approach to the assisted living experience. Decker's Family Care has 2 locations, the Rainier Roost and Papermaker's Place. Our greatest medicines: love, compassion, dignity, happiness, purpose, and significance come in big doses. If you have questions for care of a loved one, call Decker's Family Care at 218-286-5635. Good luck to the LBF Vikings this season.
Welcome back here to the LBF Gymnasium halftime report brought to you by Beyond Aesthetics. As the teams are both back out on the floor, about 3.5 minutes on the clock. The cheerleaders here did a nice routine. I didn't get to watch a whole bunch because I was talking to you guys, but hey, that's the way things go. And as I look up at the scoreboard, everything works out the way that it's supposed to. I missed a free throw colored in on my scoreboard, and as I look up at the wings, the new wings here on the scoreboard where they show you how many points and fouls the players have, it works out pretty nice. The wings, they're nice. Okay, so let's go run down the scoring. Let's start with the Ely Timberwolves. They've got 39, 10 points each for Joey Bianco, Jake Davies, and and Cade Chittum. 8 points for Aaron Anderson, 1 for Gunnar Hart. So there's your 39 points. The 5 players that have scored thus far in this game, 5 threes made by the Timberwolves in that first half. They made 6 of 7 from the free throw line. For the Vikings, leading the way with 6 points are going to be Seth Donner and Wyatt Hell. Donner got his 6 off of a couple of threes. 5 points for Tommy Larson, 4 for AJ Knable, 2 for Jason Borman. The Vikings were just 2 of 6 from the free throw line, so polar opposites there. And 3 threes made, as I mentioned, the 2 by Donner, the 1 by Tommy Larson. And 39-23 here at halftime here. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be in Duluth, despite the cold temperatures. The Bronco girls basketball team, they're going to go take on a very good Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers team, and so we'll be down there. The pregame is going to start at 1:40, and the game is supposed to start at 2 o'clock, so we'll have that. Then on Monday, you might have heard if you were listening to the pregame show, the Vikings versus the Broncos, battle by the border on Monday up at the Falls High Gymnasium. We'll have it for you. Pregame to start, I don't know, about 6:50, because we got about 400 commercials to get in, and that's okay. We like that. We love having the sponsors. We'd love to have more. It'd be great. Well, we'll find a way. If you're interested, you want to be on sports, let me know. We'll get it all taken care of. Tuesday, Bronco boys hockey on the air as they take on the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets from Bronco Arena. Thursday, Bronco girls basketball. They will be on the air as they take on the Greenway Raiders on the road. And then Friday, final regular season game. Can you hardly believe I'm saying that? Final regular season game for the girls hockey team on Friday. We'll have it for you at 6 o'clock as they take on Northern Lakes, which is the combination. Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Pequot Lakes, Crosby Ironton, Aiken, Walker Hackensack, Akeley, and who did I miss? Pine River Bacchus. 5 schools. Not too shabby. Okay, we're going to take one final break. We're going to come back with the second half. Your score, 39-23. You've been listening to the Beyond Aesthetics halftime show for Vikings boys basketball on Lakes Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
High school fans, falling and getting up is one of many lessons students learn when they participate in high school activities. It takes courage to show up and perform knowing that mistakes will occur. A missed shot, a bad pass. Mistakes are part of the game. Teaching young people is a valuable lesson in picking themselves up and starting over again. This message has been brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
We're ready for the second half. Ely basketball, far side of the floor. They're going right to left. They get it into Davies. Davies dribbles towards the timeline. The Vikings go man-to-man here to start the second half. I think that was the dose here. Look, we got to get out and cover things. Bianco, elbow, Anderson, far corner, Kearns dribbles in, gets into the paint, stops, pops, off the glass, good. Jason Kearns has his first points of the ball game and the biggest lead now at 41-23, just underway here in the second half. Stolen away by the Timberwolves on the pass by Larson. Here comes Bianco. Euro step foul as he goes up with it, no good, but he'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. He's got that Euro step down, this extra half step. Foul is on number 3. That is A.J. Knable, his first. Team foul number 1 this half. Everybody is the same for the starters on both sides, except Wyatt Hell is in for Owen Erickson with those 3 fouls. First free throw by Bianco is good. 42-23. We're just underway, 32 seconds in. Second free throw is short. Kearns and Hell battle for the rebound. It's kicked out there, and then no kick call. Bianco gets it after Anderson handed it to him. Bianco penetrates, leaves it off for a cutting Anderson, tipped away by the Vikings as Anderson was having a tough time handling it. On the floor is Borman. He gets it. Referee standing in the way. It's kicked out. Davies comes up with it for Ely. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Jack Davies has 4 threes in the ball game, and it's 45-23 now. It's a 22-point lead just 1 minute into the second half. Three-quarter court. Vikings handle it. Borman, left wing to Knable. Kicks it to Larson, near side. Getting there to cut him off was Chittum. Chittum was also not a starter. He replaced his Hart. I missed that. 10 and 12, and dribbling it out of bounds was Wyatt Hell. So a turnover on LBF. Not the start that head coach Mason Imhoff was looking for. Down 16 at the half, now down 22, just a minute, 16 seconds in. Bianco walks the ball into the front court. 1-4 high. Krentz catches it at the elbow. Kicks it to Davies, another 3, too strong. Anderson, another rebound for. He's had a lot of them. He's not to double digits yet, but he's close. Davies near the timeline. Bianco comes out and says, all right, I'm going to dribble over here on the left-hand side. Gets it to Anderson at the free throw line. Hands it off to Bianco. Bianco cut off. Kicks it back out towards the line. Now dribbles back in. Gets a little Euro. Gets the contact. The up in the air. The hang. And he drops it in. And he's going to go to the free throw line for the traditional three-point play as Knable has picked up his second foul of the half, his second of the game. 47-23, make it 48-23 as Bianco's free throw is good. Bianco on the front of that 1-2-2, jumping around. Pass by Larson, tipped away. Krentz comes up with the steal and the lay-in. 50-43. It is an 11-0 run to start this half. We're just 2 minutes in. Knable, far side, gets it into the front court. Bianco, Krentz all over him, gets it off to Larson. Hell, three-pointer from the right wing. No. Rebound to Anderson. To Bianco, quickly up the near sideline. Crosses over. Goes into the corner to Davies. He catches, dribbles baseline. Kicks it back out to Krentz. He dribbles in. A little stumble there, puts it up, no good. Anderson the rebound to Davies, three-pointer. Off the front iron and the back iron, no. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Vikings basketball. 2.5 minutes in, the Vikings still looking to score as they are now down 27. How did that happen so quick? Into Borman. Borman back to Larson, to Knable, to Borman. Dribbles into the front court. Chittum hustles to get him cut off. Bianco comes for the trap. Off to Krent as the Timberwolves have ramped up the pressure. Larson catches, 25-foot three. Off the front iron, tipped out of bounds. Donner gets the rebound. Steps, leaves it off for Hell. That's a good pass. Wyatt Hell's got 8. He's the leading scorer for the Vikings here as the Vikings stop an 11-0 run right there for the Timberwolves. Levi Thydeen will come at the next whistle. Bianco to Davies, right back to Bianco. A little screen and roll here with Anderson. Gets into the paint. Krentz cutting in on the back door, catches. Tough lay-in. He's got had no points in the first half. He's got 6 in the first 3+ minutes here in the second half. Vikings, Knable, three-pointer on the run, too strong. Donner the rebound, kicks it out to Larson. Borman, left side. Knable, another 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. That three-pointer brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-865-0275, option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. I say it too fast. I should have it down by now. It's been months. I should have it down. Foul on the Vikings. It is on 20 black, excuse me. That is Wyatt Hell. Borman out. Thydeen in with 14-13 remaining. 52-28 on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls. Make sure you stay tuned for the Delac Logie post-game show. Hopefully we'll get one of the Viking players on for that post-game interview. Bianco catches in the lane. Turns? No. Rebound. Vikings. That is Thydeen to Larson, who dribbles up the far sideline. Gets it to Knable on the near sideline. Kicks it inside to Wyatt Hell. Out to Donner. Three-pointer. Got it. 3 threes for Donner. Another one brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. 1-800-862-0175. Option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Quick 30-second timeout by Coach Mason Imhoff. It's brought to you by Poking Horns Hardware. Hank of Littlefork. When you stop at Poking Horns, you always get small-town friendly service with a smile. Don't forget, in the post-game show, we're going to name our sleeper moment of the game, brought to you by Northland Sales and Service, located at 500 3rd Street in downtown International Falls. Good place to get a mattress, maybe a Serta. Maybe you're not sleeping as well as you should. Think about that. And, of course, North Star Electric is a sponsor of our Energy Star Player of the Game. We'll also name that player in the post-game show, so stay tuned for that. As we come out of the timeout, 13:50 remaining in the second half. Vikings down 21. Coach Imhoff talked about this in the pregame show. He says, my kids aren't going to quit. They won't quit. They don't quit. And that's what we're seeing right now. It was a good run by Ely there, but all of a sudden, a couple of quick baskets, and the Vikings may not be able to come all the way back and get out of this 21-point hole, but they are going to work at it and try to get better. That's what I expect to see here. Bianco, top of the key. Kicks it in the corner. Davies, another 3 with the left hand. No. Rebound to Wyatt Hell. Gets it to Knable, who dribbles up the near sideline. Quickly into the front court. Gets it off the Thydeen near the top of the key. Gets it to Knable. Donner catches. Larson in the corner to Donner on the wing. Hell catches. Back out to Donner. Donner wanted to shoot the 3. Goes back into Hell. He turns 12-footer. he just can't make one splash. It's got to hit the rim and roll around a little bit and bang off the backboard. But it goes down, and that's the important part. And it's 52-33. Lobbed inside to Bianco at the elbow. He spins. Finds a wide open Aaron Anderson. Good vision by Bianco. He even puts up the glasses like, I saw you in there. And he did. 10 points for Aaron Anderson. Front court. Vikings. Far side for Knable. Kicks it out to Larson, to Knable on the near side. In the corner. To Donner. Now down to Hell. Back out to Donner. Hell says, you're not going to cover me? I'm going to shoot the 3. No. Anderson, another rebound for Ely. That height coming in handy for Aaron Anderson. Bianco dribbles on the right wing. Forced outside, gets it off to Kearns. Couple of subs coming in here for the Timberwolves. Three-pointer. Cade Chittum. That's 3 for him. He's got 13 in the ball game, and it's a 24-point lead at 57-33. Steal by Bianco. Tough contact by Knable, and he puts it up and is able to go through that. And Bianco's like, man, that feels really good, as that is his second and 1 here in the second half. Here comes Jake Cochran and Gunnar Hart into the ballgame. Going out are going to be Kearns and Davies for Ely. That foul was called on Knable. Third foul this half. As looking to complete the three-point play is Bianco. A swish does the trick, and it's 60-33 with 12 and 15 remaining. Larson, far side for Hell. Thydeen, three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Anderson, the rebound. Quickly out to Bianco. He's full speed up the center of the floor. Kicks it. Chittum caught. He wanted to pull the trigger, but Donner got there to take it away. Under 12 remaining in the second half. Lobbed inside to Bianco at the free throw line. Kicks it to Chittum. Left wing three. Got it. The Timberwolves are on fire from behind the arc. 16 points now for Cade Chittum off the bench. 63-33. In go the Vikings. Thydeen lost the handle on it. Anderson gets in to get a held ball, and it's going to be Vikings basketball. It was a 16-point game at half. It's now 30. 6.5 minutes in. Donner to bring it in from the baseline. Lob to Larson. He's been taken out of the game here. He scored 5 in the first half. Yet to have a point here. Three-pointer by Knable. No good. Rebound to Gunnar Hart. Leaves it off for Bianco. Not in quite a rush, as much of a rush this time. Gets to the left wing. Hart, top of the key. Chittum, right wing. Bianco at the free throw line. Turns, floats, lands it in the basket. He has got 18, 19 as I look up at the scoreboard. I stand corrected. Steal by Jake Cochran. Gets it out to Bianco. Euro step through off the glass. He's got it. 21, and it's 67-33. Vikings off to the Thydeen to Knable up the far side. Vikings playing, I think, a little faster than they want to. Ely forcing the tempo. Larson catches. Kicks it out. Donner, three-pointer. Over the top of Aaron Anderson running at him. Rebound by Hell. To Knable. To Larson. Larson lobs it to Hell at the free throw line. Kicks it to Thydeen. To Larson. Back at the 10-foot volleyball line. To Donner. 25-foot three. That's nothing but the bottom of the net. Seth Donner's got 4 threes in the ball game. Brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. 1-800-862-0175. Option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Bianco. Free throw line. To Hart. Lobs it inside to Anderson. Kicks it outside as he was falling out of bounds. Cochran catches there to Bianco in traffic. No. Anderson saves it right into the hands of Knable. Up the near sideline as we approach 10 minutes remaining. Knable nearly dribbled it off his foot, but got it back. Far side for Donner. To Larson. Back to Knable. Inside he goes to Hell at the free throw line. Kick to Donner. Couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. Davies and Kearns coming back in for the Timberwolves. Going out. Anderson and Chittum. 9:54 remaining. 67-36. Ely on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls. Cochran to Davies on the right wing. Back to Cochran. To Kearns on the near side. Skip past Davies on the right wing. Bianco catches at the elbow. Back out to Davies. Dribbles to the baseline. Gets cut off at the short corner. Bianco at the free throw line. In the corner. Kearns catches. Dribbles. Leaves it inside. Bianco catches. Oh, he put it too hard off the glass. Tipped it around. Rebound into the hands of Hart. Davies three-pointer. Good. Jack Davies has 5 three-pointers in the ballgame. 16 points in the ballgame, and it's 70-36. Knable dribbling against a couple of white jerseys. Gets it down to Larson. 25-foot three. Too strong. Rebound. Donner knocked out of his hands. Nobody's yet to come up with it. We get a whistle. Somebody's got a foul. I think it's going to be on Ely, folks. Their first foul of the half. White 2. Jack Cochran. Jake Cochran. I wrote it down even on my scorebook. What the heck? Come on, man. 9:04 remaining here. Into the Vikings, it's Knable as he dribbles across the 10-foot volleyball line. Near side for Donner. Donner to Hell at the free throw line. Quickly to Knable. Couple of dribbles to his left. Puts it up. No. Rebound. Tipped around. Donner at the top of the key. Finally comes down with it. Larson. Left side. Back to Donner. To Hell at the free throw line. Knable. Three-pointer from the near wing. Got it. Knable's second three of the second half. Brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. 1-800-862-0175. Kurtz looks at coach. Gets the play call. Vikings extend their defense a little bit here as they go back to the zone. In the corner, Hart. Bianco drops the elbow against Thydeen, puts it up in traffic, and lays it in. He's got 23 points with 8:18 remaining. Pressure still from the Timberwolves. Vikings handle it. Knable, top of the key three-pointer. On the run, no good. Hell gets the rebound. To Thydeen, to Donner, who dribbles in. Floater, off the glass, no. Donner gets his own rebound. To Larson, to Knable, three-pointer. From the corner, too strong, off the hands of Thydeen, and it will be Timberwolves basketball. I just looked up at the clock and realized that this game is in danger of going to running time. It is a 33-point lead. If it gets to 35 here on this possession for the Timberwolves, they'll get it into running time. Smokers. Here comes Cochran. To Kearns, in the corner to Davies. Davies. Bianco catches it in the short corner, wide open, goes in, lays it up, no good, held the rebound. I thought for sure it was going to get to 35 there. Bianco hasn't missed from that range very often, probably in his life. Donner, three-pointer, on the run, short, rebound Bianco. Bianco looking for a crease. Into the corner to Davies, three-pointer from there, nope. Rebound, Cochran, out to Davies. Top of the key to Bianco. Kearns goes inside to Hart, to Bianco on a little tip pass. Waits, lays it up off the glass. That is a 35-point lead, folks, so we are into running time now with just over 7 minutes remaining. Larson up to Knable. Knable weaves through traffic, gets it to Larson on the left wing. He gets into the paint, lost the handle on it. Quadruple team, gets it out, and they call it double dribble on him. Tough call there. I think Ely got a piece of that one. They call the double dribble. Here comes Borman in for Knable. 6:54 remaining. Clock should be in running time, and they finally get the signal from the referee that, yep, we should be there. So Ely is going to walk the ball up the floor again. No hurry with that 35-point lead in the corner to Davies. Davies goes to Bianco in the short corner. Kicks it back out to Davies. Three-pointer from there. That's no good. Rebound to Cochran. Kicks it out to Bianco. Top of the key to Kurtz. He's going to dribble in. A little step through. Leaves it off for Bianco. Far side for Davies. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer good. Three in each half. He's got 19 points in the ball game. It is 77-39. Just over 6 remaining. Borman in the corner to Donner. Leaves it out for Thydeen. Thydeen back to Donner in the corner. That's a three-pointer that's going up. Not going down, though. And running down the rebound is Hart to Bianco. Quickly up the near sideline. Steps through, up off the iron. No, won't go. Some contact there. Referees let it go. Thydeen comes up with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Just the 6th foul called this half. It is going to be called on Gunnar Hart. Couple of subs. In comes Chittum. Also coming in for the first time, this is going to be Gavin Marshall. And first time in the ballgame, Drew Johnson. As Bianco and Kearns and Davies all head to the bench. 5.5 and counting remaining here. 77-39 is the lead for Ely on your PCA and Napa Auto Parts scoreboard. Knable catches on the right wing. He fires. No. Rebound into the hands of Gunnar Hart. These are for Jake Cochran, who dribbles up the center of the floor. Far side. Chittum catches. Dribbles to the baseline. Gets cut off by Borman. Kicks it back out. Catching it was Hart. Leaves it off for Drew Johnson. He dribbles in a couple of steps. Puts up the shot. No. Rebound to Chittum. Fall away from about 8 feet. Hits the front iron and just rolls over the top and falls in for Chittum as he's got 18 in the ball game. 79-39. Knable. Far side now to Borman. Back to Larson, back to Knable. Three-pointer on the way. And we're going to get a foul on the three-point shot there as Drew Johnson turns around and says, that was me? I got him? Well, they called the body. So going to the free throw line, looking to make 3 out of 3 here is Knable. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Clock is moving for under 4.5 now as the first free throw just a bit strong. Vikings looking at their schedule coming up here. They Tuesday they are at home against Deer River. Then they're off until the following Monday at Big Fork, and then they get at Northwood. So schedule 2 out of the next 3 games are really tough. And Big Fork, that's a battle game there. So 3 big games coming up for the Vikings. Second free throw was good by Knable. And the third one is up, and it is also good. So 41 points now for the Vikings, trailing that 79 for Ely. Chittum dribbles into the front court, top of the key, kicks it to Johnson on the near wing. Skip pass to Hart on the right wing. Back to Johnson on the near side, top of the key, now in the corner. Catching there is Chittum. Chittum says, that's my spot. Drew Johnson says, I want to stand there. Cochran, top of the key, to the elbow, to Chittum. Kicks it out. Hart dribbles in, kicks it back to Chittum, coming down the paint. Left that short jumper short. Marshall gets the rebound, kicks it to Johnson. His three-pointer just a bit strong. And coming down with the rebound was Knable. JV team lost here earlier this evening. I can't quite remember the score because I forgot to write it down. I think it was 53-43. Three-pointer by Tommy Larson. His second of the ball game, brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. 1-800-862-0175. Option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Chittum, right wing. Johnson, left wing. Cochran, top of the key. Back to Chittum on the right wing. One dribble. Skip pass to Johnson. Goes down to the baseline to Marshall. Kicks it back out. Timberwolves working it around the perimeter. Dribbling in was Chittum. He lost the handle on it. Borman had it knocked out of his hands, and it will be Vikings basketball. All kinds of subs coming in here. Maish, Owen Erickson, Thydeen in for the Vikings. Out goes Hell, Larson, and Knable. For the Vikings coming, or for the Timberwolves, coming in number 20. That is going to be Sammy Priadel. Also coming in was number 21. That is Carter Kreckelberg. Timberwolves steal it away. This is Kreckelberg. This is Priadel. Dribbles to the baseline, had it knocked out of his hands. Donner comes up with the loose ball. Looking for Borman. Nearly knocked it out of bounds, but came up and kept possession of it as the Vikings working around. Braden Maish, three-pointer. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175. 79-47 on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard in favor of the Ely Timberwolves as they are going to improve to 13-3 on the season. The Vikings going to fall to 7-7. There's a three-pointer by Priadel. Sammy, the left-hander, drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Here comes Donner back the other way. Kicks it inside to Borman. Maish, another three-pointer from the left wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Another one brought to you by Arrowhead Transit. Maish comes in an instant offense off the bench. Here's a timeout for Ely to get the subs in the ball game for the Vikings. Dominic June's going to come in. He's going to replace Owen Erickson. For Timberwolves coming in is going to be number 30. That is Max Cochran. So on the floor for the Vikings right now, Seth Donner, Dominic June, Levi Thydeen, Jason Borman, and Braden Maish. Timberwolves in possession. Top of the key to Johnson. Near side. Turning and shooting. And no good. Borman with the rebound. That was Max Cochran with the shot. Borman up the center of the floor. Maish catches, fakes the three, dribbles baseline, pulls up on the run. Well long, and coming down with the rebound was Max Cochran. Just over a minute remaining as Cochran dribbles up the center of the floor. Tried to go to the far side to Kreckelberg, knocked out by Borman. Sub ready to come in here. This is going to be number 44, Trevor Galusha, the junior. He is going to replace Seth Donner. Just over 50 seconds remaining as the clock is moving here as we are in running time. The lead has gone under 35, but it's got to go under 30 before it goes back to stop time. Right side, Max Cochran into the corner to Kreckelberg. He dribbles in, puts it up, and it's going to be a travel. And actually, that is not Kreckelberg. That is number 22. And I don't have a 22 because I don't have the JV roster here. So, Ely fans, I'm sorry I can't tell you who number 22 is. Maish kicks on the left wing with 25 remaining. Near side. This is Thydeen. Back to Maish. Three-pointer on the way. Bit strong. Rebound to Thydeen. One dribble out. Puts the shot up. Blocked away by Gavin Marshall and knocked out of bounds. It will be Vikings basketball with 10 seconds and counting remaining. We'll see if the Vikings, they're going to stop the clock here. A little home stop clocking. Vikings to bring it in. Thydeen. In the corner. Maish catches. Three-pointer up. Off the front iron. Borman the rebound. In traffic. No. Rebound to Galusha. He puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. He'll head to the free throw line as they are going to stop the clock. Are they going to let it run? They're going to stop it with 0.2 remaining. Okay, that's fair enough. Galusha will head to the free throw line. He'll get to shoot his 2 free throws, which I think is only right. Stay tuned for the Delac Logging post-game show. We'll see if we can get, I'm going to try to get Seth Donner on here for an interview. First free throw by Galusha is up and good. 82-51 on your PCA and Napa Auto Parts scoreboard. Galusha ready with the second. Just a bit short. Tipped up by Maish. Won't go. Final score. Ely 82. Littlefork Big Falls 51. Stay tuned. We're coming back with the Delac Logging postgame show. You're listening to it on Lakes Country 104.1 and online at rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com. Masons on Main wishes the LBF boys basketball team
Couchiching Area Prevention and Education. Be present. Most Falls High students do not feel pressured to drink alcohol by their friends. We learn from the past, live in the present, and strive for the future. CAPE is working together to empower the communities within Couchiching County through prevention, education, collaboration, and shared leadership to reduce alcohol and tobacco use among youth and young adults. Together, we are strong. This ad has been funded by Drug Free Communities grant funding.
it needs to keep you safely on the road this winter. Welcome back to the post-game show brought to you by Delac Logging, being joined by Seth Donner. Seth, one of those games early on, it looked like the Vikings were right in it. What changed?
A lot of momentum swings when we give up a fast break. I mean, it's tough to get back from a lot of those, so it's tough.
Yeah, they made a lot of threes. Both teams shot a lot of threes, and both teams made a lot of threes. You had 4 in this ball game, and that seems to me what's part of your game. That is your game. That's what you bring to the Vikings.
Yeah.
And rebounding.
Try to.
Pretty good. Well, if you made 4, I don't think you shot 10. So if you shot 40%, you gotta like that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I was looking at the schedule here. Things don't get any easier here for you guys coming up. If I covered up my schedule, you guys have got Deer River here on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
And then you guys get at Big Fork and at Northwood. So what does this team need to do? Because when I talked to Coach before the game, he says you guys are getting better every day. What do you guys need to get better at over the next couple of weeks?
Protecting the ball.
Protecting the ball.
A lot better. More pump fakes. Better passes.
Okay. Seth Donner, we appreciate you coming here on the post-game show. Congratulations on a nice night. That is Seth Donner joining me here in the post-game show. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the stats from this game. Final score, Ely 82, Littlefork Big Falls 51. You're listening to the Delac Logging post-game show on Lakes Country 104.1, rjbroadcasting.com, and you're watching it on yourliveevent.com.
The National Propane Gas Association recommends that all gas systems should be routinely inspected every 5 years. Lakes Gas in the Falls can check your gas systems on a regular basis. A gas system safety inspection only takes 1 or 2 hours and includes a leak test as well as a visual inspection of all your gas appliances. Lakes Gas has a fall special on gas safety system inspections right now, so call Lakes Gas for an appointment today. Lakes Gas, your local propane company since 1959.
A wind chill advisory begins at 9 p.m. tonight and continues until noon tomorrow. Lows around 18 below. Tonight, under partly cloudy skies with a chance of flurries. Northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tomorrow, 1 below. Lows around 27 below tomorrow night.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki from the Weatherology Weather Center on Lakes Country.
Currently, it's 2 above.
Hi, this is Chelsea Mealander, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. A recreational loan is great for financing your outdoor winter activities. Want a new fish house so you can enjoy time with family and friends in the comforts of your home out on the ice? Need a new snowmobile to sled across the hard water and groomed trails? Get the most out of winter with a loan from TrueStar. Call today and make an appointment or apply online. Brighter banking at TrueStar, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Back here at the LBF Gymnasium in the Delac Logging post-game show. If you have logging needs, let Delac Logging be your first choice. Call 218-278-4710 or stop at 4778 County Road 22 in Littlefork. Final score 82-51 in favor of Ely. Let's run down the scoring for you. Leading all scorers in this ball game was Joey Bianco. He finished with 25, 19 for Jack Davies, including 6 made threes, 18 for Cade Chittum, including 4 made threes, 10 for Aaron Anderson, 6 for Jason Kearns, 3 for Drew Johnson, 1 for Gunnar Hart. I think I missed a 3. I didn't write it down with everything going on and how quickly it was going. I believe it was Drew Johnson that hit that 3. If it's not, I'm sure the Ely fans will get it correct. Looking over at the Vikings, they were led by AJ Knabel and Seth Donner. They both had 12, 10 for Wyatt Hell, 8 for Tommy Larson, 6 for Braden Maish, 2 for Jason Borman, 1 for Trevor Galusha. In this ball game, 11 threes made by Ely, 10 made by the Vikings. That's 21 made threes. And you got to believe, folks, that they didn't shoot 50%. So you got to believe that they shot more than 50 threes in this ball game. So lots and lots and lots of threes. Not that that's a bad thing. just saying that's the way things go. Free throws, 8 for 10 were the Timberwolves in this ball game. 5 for 11 were the Vikings. So that's a little bit of a concern for me. Anytime you're under 50%, that makes things very difficult. The Vikings fall to 7-7 on the season. The Timberwolves improved to 13-3. It's time to name your North Star Electric Energy Star Player of the Game. The power of human connections can be seen on and off the field, and the same is true with North Star Electric. Congratulations to Seth Donner, this game's Energy Star Player of the Game from North Star Electric. His 12 points on 4 made threes. Also, it's time for our Northland Sales and Service sleeper moment of the game. Northland Sales and Service can help you get a good night's rest. With brands like Serta, you will wake up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle another day. Northland Sales and Service also has pillows, sheets, and mattress protectors. Stop in today and let Tony and Maya help you start getting your best sleep. Northland Sales and Service, 500 3rd Street in downtown International Falls. Well, I'm just going to say that the start of this game was the sleeper moment of the game because it started kind of slow. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out, and then all of a sudden, the three-pointers started raining from everywhere. This game woke up, and a lot of threes shot in this game that ends in a final score of 82-51 in favor of Ely. That's going to wrap it up here for tonight. Tomorrow morning, Coach's Corner, live from Hardee's. We're going to be talking about the Arrowhead 135 Ultra Marathon and possibly PWB hockey. I haven't got a confirmation on whether they're going to show up tomorrow morning or not. I'm hoping that they're going to. If not, I'll figure something out. Then tomorrow afternoon, after I pack up all the stuff at Hardee's, drive to Duluth like a crazy man and get set up as the Bronco girls basketball team will be at Duluth Marshall School in Duluth, as it probably should be said, to take on the Hilltoppers pregame at 1:40. Tip-off is at 2 o'clock. And then, of course, Monday, can't go away without saying this, the LBF Viking girls, they'll be up at the Falls High Gym on Monday for Battle by the Border, part 1 of 2. They're going to play twice in just a matter of less than 3 weeks. That is going to be part 1 from the Falls High Gym. Of course, we'll have that for you coming up on Monday. Thanks to Dwayne for pushing all the buttons. I didn't get the name of the cameraman, but he volunteered. I don't know what kind of job it was, but in my mind, he did a great job because you guys, I didn't see any complaints. So that's the way that it goes. For everybody at K104, Lakes Country 104.1, and the Bear 95.3, this is Tim Ringhofer wishing you a very good evening from the LBF Gymnasium.
Thank you for